Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today we are back on the cursed timeline. For some reason, the other day I was scrolling on Twitter, and I scroll relatively quickly, right? Just to get away from the horrors. But anyway, in the span of like 3 to 4.5 minutes, Demi Lovato and her engagement slash her ex came up on my timeline a total of 27 times, which is remarkable considering I don't follow her, I don't follow her fiance if he's even on anything, because I think I tried to look him up on Instagram for the sake of this research and I didn't really find him, though I didn't look too hard because if you're not easy to find, I don't really think you want to be found, so I'll leave that there. And there have been posts about her ex as well, and I genuinely don't follow any of these people, so I was confused, right? Now, obviously it's a trending topic, so I think that is why, but I could not get away with it. So once again, I was like, this is a sign from the cursed. I don't know. We have to figure out who it is I'm getting signs from so I can just refer to them, but it's definitely something cursed. So I looked into it. Demi Lovato recently got engaged. Great news. Cool. That's really all I have to add on to it. As a neither fan nor hater, I'm not particularly... my life hasn't changed, I'll just say that. Then I started looking into why people were mentioning this ex. As far as I saw, and if I recall correctly, she and this ex broke up in 2020. So this is by no means like a fresh breakup. So I didn't really understand why he was being brought up, considering the news is that she's engaged. And then what I saw was that there is an Instagram account that people believe is him. Now let me underline, people believe is him. We're gonna get into the details of all of that. His name is Max Eric. That's how his last name is spelled. I don't know if it's Eric. Truly don't care, so we're just gonna call him Max and drop that last name. So there's an Instagram that people think is Max's, mainly because the person who is running that Instagram, if it's not Max, they're very much impersonating him, being like, the songs that Demi and I made together, I miss her, like all I statements implying, yes, I am, in fact, Max. I was the one who was with Demi, right? So it's not like a wild conspiracy. Whoever is behind this account, if it's not Max effectively, is trying to pass off as Max. I never really understood the attraction of impersonating a celebrity in this way. Like, if you were 14 and back on MySpace and you pretending that you're We the Kings or whoever the fuck else we listened to in middle school or something, that's one thing, right? But to impersonate someone in the midst of, you know, a scandal that you're really creating yourself is looking for a very particular type of attention. It's not even adoring fans. You're kind of inviting hate your way. So very weird, big weirdo behavior there. So let's look at the posts. I went to see his story, right? And the oldest one, as of when I'm filming, was 21 hours ago, and it says, "I will fight for you," and he tags Demi Lovato. And then it shows a post about Demi Lovato being engaged, and he says, "It's fake, don't believe." And then she supposedly says, "Anyway, everything in Jordan is bigger, and I'm not talking about the ring. Please leave us alone." And then it says, "I'll be a fool to give up on you." Does this read as a real interaction to me? No. So anyway, then his next story is, "I miss singing with you," tags again Demi, and it's him kissing her, okay. Then he says, "I will release my first album next year and I will include this song, but unfortunately it will not be released originally, featuring Demi. But until then, we'll come back and we'll release this song together. Thank you." And then he also plugs himself saying, "Go listen to my new song." And this point of his new song is something we will return to, you best believe. Okay, forgot to mention, he also posted this extremely real, totally believable DM between him and Jute that I'll post here. And then he says, "This account will be my secret, my diary. I will post what I'm thinking, things that I can't post on my main page and my PR team wouldn't let me post on my main account. So let's raise the narrative that this is a false account so that my PR team doesn't find out. Thank you and God bless." So this is a very manipulative statement, and this is the statement I want to stop on. The fact that the claim is that Max Music Eric, that's the name of this Instagram, is actually basically kind of like a Finsta, a side account, whatever, but that it's genuinely him, but that he's hiding it from his PR team because he wants to be free to post what he wants. Now, the reason that this is out there, in my opinion, is because As of Cosmopolitan today, Max Eric says, Instagram account posting about Demi Lovato's engagement isn't his. I am aware of the fake pages that were created to post fabricated and cruel messages about a truly joyful occasion in Demi's life. That post would seem to refer to this, right? So he's denying it publicly, so what they're doing on this side account, allegedly, is to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna deny having a side account, but this is really my secret diary. And it's like, bro, if it's a secret diary, why the fuck would it be a public page on Instagram? But clearly logic here has no place, so let's just move on. So according to the Cosmopolitan article, Demi Lovato's ex-fiance Max Eric has denied association with a random Instagram account using his name to post about Demi Lovato. The account in question made the rounds last night due to its many emo musings about Demi's recent engagement, and while there was some momentary speculation that Max was in fact behind it, he shut these claims down on his verified Instagram. And he posted, I'm aware of the fake pages that were created to post fabricated and cruel messages about a truly joyful occasion in Demi's life, a moment that should only be celebrated. That chapter of our shared lives was closed peacefully and privately a long time ago. I only want the best for everyone, and from the bottom of my heart, I truly wish them a lifetime of peace and happiness. I ask respectfully to be removed from this narrative and for the fake accounts and posts to cease having any relevance. Thank you and God bless. So that's basically all the Cosmopolitan story says. Now, just to play devil's advocate for 1 minute. I don't know enough about any of these people to say, yes, it's definitely him on that account, or no, it's definitely a fake account. I don't know. There's no real way we can confirm whether it's him or not. So if we go into conspiracy theory mode for 1 second, what would there be to gain from this account? Because the account claims that this is like a diary, right? So self-expression. I'm pretty sure this person has enough people around them where they can express themselves. And aside from that, if you really wanted to express yourself on the internet, you could basically make an anonymous account. Like you could change Demi's name and put a pseudonym. You wouldn't have to air out everything in its exact factual nature to kind of vent. Does that make sense? I don't know why he would make that kind of side account regardless, especially with how people are on the internet today. You know people are going to find you if you give them enough, even just tiny shreds of evidence. Some people were claiming they really do think this account is in fact Max's because there are videos there of him like crying, and there are posts there that they claim they haven't seen before, like the real stans who like see everything that ever comes out. I can't confirm or deny that because I don't have the time to see every picture Demi Lovato has ever posted or every video Max has ever posted. Truly, nobody has the time for that. I don't really think that's enough to say like, oh yeah, this is definitely really him because there's some content we've never seen before. That being said, it's also like, did he though make this side account, this fake account, in order to get attention for his new song coming out? Because the new song coming out, that's very interesting to me, that just when you have to shut down this account that's made you go viral in a lot of ways because of these emo posts, is getting all this publicity, and in the meanwhile you're also releasing a new song that you're posting on your story right after the posts referring to this fake account and to the fact that it's a fake account. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds a little suspicious. It screams PR stunt to me. It really does. So to me, it's not that he's behind this account. It could very well be a PR stunt in the sense of he's not emo about it. These aren't his real feelings. It's not his diary, but he created this account to create a buzz around his name, to be a trending topic, so then people would go to his Instagram and then they'd listen to his song. That I could see very well being the case, but that is the extent of it. I don't really see a reality where this is actually his little diary or whatever we want to call it, especially when we look at the pictures and posts on this fake account, allegedly fake account. So there's pictures of him with Demi saying, I know we will meet again in another life, them on the beach with her and the engagement ring, which there's also some lore about the engagement ring that I don't really think is super relevant, but basically he took a ring that was already in her family and just had it, I don't know if it was resized or whatever, so people were also critiquing him for not actually buying her a ring, but rather repurposing one. I don't particularly care, but that's part of the discourse. So then there's this picture of him crying. I think it's a screenshot of a video. I can't remember if it's actually a video of him crying. If it was, it clearly wasn't memorable. There's a picture of him holding Demi's hand with the infamous engagement ring. Here there's a caption that says, I don't regret anything I did. I did everything for love, but unfortunately I was prevented from talking to Demetria especially prevented by you at Max Leia. You're the reason she won't marry the love of her life, who has always been me. Now she will be unhappy for the rest of her life, and it's your fault anyway. Love you forever. So this to me screams attention, attention. So whether it's someone impersonating him and wanting attention, or whether it's a PR stunt to get attention because he released a new song, I don't know, but it doesn't read as a real person regardless. Then there's a picture of them kissing on the beach. It's all very messy, and honestly, it's all very, very middle school, all of this. And obviously this doesn't involve Demi in the sense of I don't blame her for anything, whatever. This is all whoever the impersonator is or the PR team. Definitely I am suspicious though, like I said, with the release of new music, that all of this is happening now, because how convenient. What a great time. You're kind of going viral right when you're releasing music. Imagine that, when I've never heard your name before, never heard your music, never seen you go viral. For someone who's pretty chronically online, I think that says something, but regardless, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.